How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're reacting to How to Destroy the Universe by In a Nutshell. Alright, so this is the official, video after Christmas, okay? I had to do those other two before Christmas, so, Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, whatever. Whatever you celebrated, Merry everything, like I did at the very beginning, you know? If you celebrated anything, I wish you had a happy day regardless. But, onto this, it's just really, really awesome, man, because, Kurzgesagt, I know I talk about it, the past two videos, but, the way they did the previous ones that I missed, you know, it's something awesome, because my favorite, genre, or whatever you want to call it, is, either space, the size comparison, or just comparisons in general, or the human body, you know, and we knocked out the size comparison and the human body stuff, so now we're on to the universe stuff, man, the space and everything, which is my favorite thing, mind you. It's just full of wonder, man, and mystery and everything out there, and apparently we're gonna destroy it this video, so I'm super excited to get that going, and just in the vein of Kurzgesagt fashion, man, it's just the unknowingness, what are they gonna talk about, and the topic itself is unknowing, you know, the stuff that they're gonna dive in and probably digest, and the details and stuff. I have no idea what they're gonna talk about, but every single time I watch it, they do it in bite-sized pieces, man, to where it's just amazing what they do. So without any further ado, here is How to Destroy the Universe.
This video was made possible by you.
Me?
Every sale of our limited edition calendar
not me. I didn't buy one.
supports what we do here at Kurzgesagt.
All of y'all
Our
guys.
brand new 12,024 calendar is our most spectacular yet. Don't miss
Dude,
out
how do you
your
keep
chance to win a
one-upping
special
yourself?
piece
It's
of Kurzgesagt
ridiculous.
history. The universe is going to die one day.
Yeah?
But how? Well, it turns out our cosmic fate will be decided by a fight between two titans. The two
Literally, or?
warriors deciding the fate of the universe.
Oh, I am
Our
down.
universe was born 14 billion years ago in the Big Bang and has been expanding ever since. For some reason, new empty space is being
And, the
created out
visuals,
of
man, the
nothing
visuals
between
they do.
galaxies.
Oh.
Space itself is becoming bigger. Will it go on forever, or will it stop one day?
That's a
Today,
very good
we
question,
think the
right?
universe is at the mercy of two cosmic
I
demigods
just assumed it's
fighting
gonna
for
keep
dominance.
going.
The first one is all the stuff in the universe. Galaxies, gas,
I 100%
dark
see where
matter.
this is going, man.
While they're very different, they just
Let's
want to
go.
do one thing: get together. Matter is attracted by matter, pulled together by gravity. And gravity also
Oh,
pulls
let's
on the
go,
universe
man.
as a whole,
I love the
slowing expansion that
visualizations,
started
man.
at the Big Bang. Our second warrior is empty space.
Nothingness?
While it seems, well, empty,
I'm gonna picture
and
you like Venom.
powerless, empty space has an intrinsic energy. We don't really have an idea what this energy is or why it's there. It's really a placeholder that fills a blank in our understanding of
We're getting
reality.
to,
But it's got a
unknowing
cool
stuff.
name, dark energy.
It's pretty
Dark
freaking
energy
awesome.
pushes things apart, a sort of anti-gravity.
It's like the
that accelerates
UV
the
lanterns.
cosmic expansion. So,
DC Comics.
we have all the matter in the universe pulling in, and empty space infused with dark energy pushing out.
This is gonna
Whoever
get
wins
interesting,
will
man.
kill
Oh my
the
gosh!
universe in fun ways. But who will
In
win?
fun ways.
It all depends on the mysterious
Hopefully
dark
we
energy.
won't be here to
Will its
witness
strength
that, so...
stay the same? A common assumption
It could be
just
fiction,
because
right?
it keeps our models simple. Or will it get weaker? Or will it get more powerful over time?
Oh,
1.
freaking Cthulhu, man.
Constant dark energy. Heat death. If the
Death?
strength of dark
Ooh.
energy stays constant, it will win the war.
It's literally like a
Since
kaiju fight, or
space is
titan fight,
growing,
like he said,
matter
man.
is getting more
I
and
love
more
that.
diluted, like sugar in
Again,
a
the
cup being
visualization
filled
is
with
amazing.
More and more tea.
Again,
But as the
the
universe
visualization.
expands, new empty space is created, which brings more dark energy, which pushes everything apart even more, which
They're not
creates
happy
more
anymore.
empty space, which makes the universe grow even faster. A feedback loop that will make the universe expand at an exponential rate. Every 12 billion years or so, it will double in diameter forever.
Okay.
But while dark energy is winning the war, matter is winning at least one battle. At short
stay
distances,
in there.
it can keep things
My
together.
fight.
Local galaxy bubbles can overcome the push of dark energy.
Oh.
In a few billion years, our local group of
So,
galaxies
even if
will
they're
merge
separate, they can
into
still
a
connect.
gigantic ball with
Oh,
trillions of
let's
stars.
go.
It will soon become
Universal
our last
yin-yang.
view of the cosmos. All other galaxies will be pushed away by the expansion. For us, it will look like the rest of the universe is rushing away, until in a few 100 billion years, we won't see other galaxies at all. We'll be alone, surrounded by a seemingly infinite dark void.
It looked pretty
In
at
about
first.
100 trillion
That's still
years,
pretty.
all the stars of our supergalaxy will have died out. All gas that could create new stars has been consumed,
It's depressing.
and no new gas can come in. The galaxy will be dark and filled with stellar corpses. Over
Oh,
quadrillions of years,
okay.
white dwarfs and neutron stars will slowly cool until becoming truly dark, turning off the last lights
Now
of the universe.
this is like the UV lanterns
All
in DC
structures,
Comics.
big and small, will slowly dissolve. One by one, all dead stars and planets will leave the supergalaxy, which slowly dissolves over sextillions of years.
I'm not
Every
even
object
going
will
to try
end
to
up on its
process that
own,
number.
Which means that dark energy
A lot of
takes over
zeros.
again, creating more and more empty space
Okay,
between
so
everything.
does
Objects
dark
will
energy
be
just
so
win
far
every
apart
time?
that it will be as if each had a universe for itself. Not much happens anymore until in a Google years, all black holes will have evaporated. In the end, entropy and dark energy won't stop until their job is
Freaking
finished.
like organs in the background,
Over
man.
time spans you might as well call forever, all remaining structures might even dissolve into single particles
Oh.
that will be pushed away from each other by an ever-growing empty space. Imagine a
That's
whole
what,
universe
like,
with
you
just a
get-
single lonely
you get too
particle
big for your own
traveling through
good.
nothingness. This is the final state, the true end, the big freeze, or heat death. A completely
That's
featureless,
crazy to think
cold,
about, dude.
and eternally expanding universe.
Yeah, the name
Nothing
is kind
will
of
ever be able to happen again.
different.
Forever. Whew, well, that was a bummer. What else could
Yes.
happen? 2.
Let's find
increasing
other
dark
things,
energy.
can we?
Big rip.
Like I said, man, that one was
What if
depressing.
dark energy gets stronger?
Oh,
In this case, empty space won't just win over matter, it
destroy
will
it?
literally rip it to pieces.
oh,
In
I
the
was
Big
right.
Freeze scenario, matter lost the war but won some battles. But here, matter wins
A little
nothing.
scream.
Dark energy is growing
Nothing?
stronger over time, overcoming the pull of gravity and creating new empty space at smaller and smaller distances.
Oh, what's up with the empty
In this
spaces, man?
scenario, things will escalate quickly. It could start as early as 20 billion years from now.
Oh,
First,
kicking
dark
this one into
energy
high
will
gear.
create empty space between individual galaxies. Our galaxy will leave its local cluster and
okay,
begin
bye.
to drift alone in a rapidly inflating and ever darker cosmos. Some billion years later, empty space starts to push between individual stars, dissolving
oh,
the
okay,
galaxy.
I got you. Stop.
If you live on a planet in a star system, the night sky will
We're
start
not supposed to
looking
be
sad and gloomy,
stretching.
as other stars are pushed too far away to be seen. A few million years after the sky
Well, this one's
turns
depressing
dark,
too.
dark energy starts to create empty space inside star systems. Your planet is pushed away from its star, and all life in the universe freezes to death.
Yeah, I got that.
There's not much time left, as a
Thanks
few
for the
months
visualization.
later, dark energy is creating empty space inside solid objects.
What?
Stars, neutron stars, planets, asteroids, everything solid is
That
being
was the
ripped into pieces.
Okay.
If you're on a spaceship,
Thought
you
it was
only
the
have a
stuff in
short
between
time
the
before
things,
you
but it's
are
the
ripped
things as well.
apart.
Oh my
Half an hour
god!
later, even atoms are
Why
destroyed.
are you turning
as
up the
new space
graphic?
is being created so furiously that electrons and nuclei
I
are
was joking about
separated.
him being
Now the
Cthulhu.
universe has just a fraction of a second left. In this final moment,
Oh, he's
only
so
dying
sad.
black holes remain, drained and defeated by dark energy. They're tiny,
He's like,
trillions
"Oh,
of times smaller than an
woe is
atom,
me."
and they explode with the power of a trillion supernovae in a trillionth of an octillionth of a second. Finally, the very fabric of reality is
I was
torn
about
its
to say,
core,
Goku's
obliterating
Broly fight.
space-time itself. The Big Rip. Space and time have lost their meanings.
I know this
making it
one's depressing, but it's
impossible to
freaking
predict what
awesome.
will happen next. Whew. 3. Decreasing
It's like
dark
they're
energy.
all sad.
Big crunch.
Big crunch.
Poor matter. But
Captain
there
Crunch?
is one scenario where it
Actually, I have
wins.
Captain Crunch with me.
If the strength of dark energy decreases with time, and if this reduction is strong enough, the pull of gravity will win, and all the things in existence will move towards each
coexist.
other, unfortunately making the universe collapse into itself.
Yeah.
No one knows when this might begin,
Is there
but
a
it could
winning
be as
to
soon
this?
as a few 100 million years. What will it look like? As the universe begins to contract, over billions of years, galaxies and galaxy clusters approach
That would
each
be
other
pretty to
until they
watch,
eventually
though, man.
collide. They're mostly made of empty space, so a collision is like the gentle merger of two clouds.
Oh.
At any rate,
Waiting
first
for this to get
galaxies and
disastrous
later
as well, though.
individual stars get closer and closer. As the universe goes on collapsing, you might worry about stars and planets eventually crashing against each other. This will happen, but it's not your
It will
worst
happen.
problem. If space itself
What's the
shrinks,
worst?
this also concentrates all the radiation emitted in the past by all
Oh.
the stars,
Oh, yeah, that's
supernovae,
bad.
and quasars that ever existed.
Let's just channel that right into one
Empty
spot.
Space is filled with radiation. The
Yep.
dark nothing between stars is
Oh,
heating
that's
up,
bad.
making life
I mean, a bunch of
unpleasant
holes.
and then impossible as planets just burn.
Got it.
Slowly at first,
This is fine.
then rapidly, space gets as hot as it was after the Big Bang. Stars are pretty hot, but now the space around them
I love
is
that.
hotter.
Oh.
They're literally
Oh my
boiling
God!
from the outside.
Jesus Christ!
As the universe collapses into itself,
How is
all
it
galaxies
hotter?
and all
You
stars
explained it, I
merge
know,
into
but
a
good
single ball
God.
of hot plasma. The Big Crunch is complete.
Oh!
From here on, there are two
Oh.
possibilities. Either the universe will collapse
positive,
completely
negative,
into
or
a
something.
singularity, a point of zero size and infinite density, without space and time,
Huh.
the way it might have been before the Big
Can you
Bang.
imagine throwing that thing?
Or the universe could bounce back,
Let's go.
restarting the cosmic expansion,
So a
creating
second
a new
Big
baby
Bang?
universe.
Big Crunch?
Somewhat poetic, really. Everything
Yeah.
died, but everything is
It
reborn.
starts again. That's
But to be
literally
clear,
poetic.
We have zero evidence that this has happened before or will in the future.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
So
all of
what
these are
will
just
happen?
speculations, man.
Most scientists
Oh.
think that dark energy will stay constant, so the likely fate of the universe is heat death, eternal cold, and utter boredom.
Oh, fun.
Which seems sad, but has a huge upside. In this scenario, we get to have the universe for the longest.
Okay, I see
It
what's
gives
going
us
on.
trillions of years
That
to
is true,
expand,
man. The other
jump
ones seem to
from
like
star to
rapidly
star,
go
maybe
like
even
billions
from
of years,
galaxy
but
to
still,
galaxy.
it's not like
We might even
6
find a way to keep
Google
consciousness
alien.
around forever.
Oh.
We don't know. So we just have to wait and see, and make the most of the amazing universe we have right
That's
now.
fair. That's 100% fair, though. I love
Hey
their
you, why don't
messages.
you stick around for a bit longer?
I always
We
do.
want to tell you about something that changed Kurzgesagt forever.
Oh? Do tell.
Kurzgesagt started out as a small-scale passion project, but creating animated science videos that are free for everyone doesn't pay the bills. Damn
That
you,
is
reality.
right.
In order to make
Damn you,
ends meet,
reality.
we had to take on real
If artists
jobs
didn't
during
have
the
to
day
survive,
and
can you
create
imagine how the
Kurzgesagt
world would be,
videos at
man?
night. It was tough, but our
Okay.
dream of inspiring people all around the world kept us going. Then in 2016,
You got that determination, man. Gotta keep
Kurzgesagt's
going.
founder Philip Detmer
Don't give
had
up.
an idea.
Oh.
He wanted to create something
Actually get the
inspiring
creator
that would
name.
extend beyond the digital YouTube cosmos. Something tangible. Something that would represent Kurzgesagt's view of the
Oh.
world and our belief in humanity's
Cthulhu?
potential for greatness. His idea, the Kurzgesagt Human Era Calendar.
Let's
It establishes a
go.
new year zero to include all people and cultures around the world. This new year zero, roughly 12,000 years ago, signifies a time when humans first started working together on a larger scale, laying the foundation for modern society and eventually our future ahead of us.
There's another thing I like is like
The first Human Era
timelines,
calendar
man.
was a huge success. It
Kick
sold out
ass.
within a
That's why I
few
like
hours
Assassin's
and
Creed and
inspired
stuff. It's like you
thousands
get
of verbs around the
travel
globe.
through history
Every year
and stuff
since then,
again.
we've created a new edition of the Human Era calendar, each one more
That is
spectacular
crazy,
and
man.
successful
Actually getting the
than
like
last.
perspective
It
of
has
the
enabled us to
creator's
grow
point
our
of view,
team,
man.
Improve
That's
our video
cool. I
quality and
love that.
research standards, and still release our videos for free for everyone. This year's calendar is extra
You
special.
guys are doing the Lord's
Join
work.
us as we conduct a series
The
of
scientific
space
version of that.
experiments to see how they would affect the development of life.
Oh,
What would a
yes.
creature living near an orange dwarf look like? Could life still
Like a
exist
gremlin,
after
apparently.
a supernova explosion? And what the hell is this? Join us in 12,024
Great
and
question.
find out. And
Cricket
of
Man?
course, you can also use it to plan humanity's next steps
I got
towards
you, sir.
greatness. To celebrate what
That's the
may
only
be our
greatness I
most
need.
glorious calendar yet, we've prepared a few spectacular limited deals for you.
Ooh, I'm a
Thank
little
you so
tardy to the
much
party.
for being a part of our story and for coming together every year to make all of this possible.
Thank you for
See
making
you
it.
in 12,024.
Oh yeah. Never get rid of the quack. Alright, so as like Kurzgesagt videos go, you know, it was kind of shrouded in like just devastation. like whatever you want to call it. It was kind of sad throughout the entirety of like, what will happen if this happens? Oh, well, we'll slowly die and turn to like frozen and just be dead. And then the other one wasn't that much better. It was that, but like the opposite, just boil, like the sun and everything just like boils itself from the outside. That was freaking wacky. But like, what I'm trying to get at is that like, these videos are amazing, man. Like stuff that I wouldn't even comprehend, even like knowing the 1% of what they're talking about. But like, they have just such a good way of doing it, man. Like just taking this information and like, yeah, a lot of this, especially this video is a good example, but like, it's a lot of it is speculation, man. And like a lot of it, even the narrator is like, we don't know. Like, we don't know the outcome. We don't know if it's happened in the past. We don't know if it's happened, like it's gonna happen in the future. Like, we just don't know. But in my opinion, like that's what makes these like just to live for, man. These videos are so special because of that. Like, we get to speculate, we get to say, like, well, what if this happens? Like, if this little variable changes, like, what is the outcome then? Like, and to me, that's like amazing, man. That's so freaking cool. It keeps things like interesting and exciting and stuff. And like Kurzgesagt, they do it 100%, man. That's like pretty much their focal point of their videos, you know? It's just like teaching us how to do stuff, and like just the stuff that we didn't even think about comprehending, you know? And they're like, okay, well, here, we'll spoon feed you like some information to where you get like really invested in the topic that's like addressed in the video, you know? And you just take that information and you go do your own stuff with it and like learn even more stuff of the subject and stuff, and you might be even like an expert at it like once your journey is done, you know? And it all started with a freaking YouTube video, you know? But like, that's what's freaking amazing. I'm trying to like staple that idea into y'all guys' minds, like, of why I love Kurzgesagt so much, but I'm pretty sure like by now y'all guys understand, like, it's amazing, man. I love, like, knowledge is power, and they are 100% willing to share their knowledge with us, and for that I applaud them so much. Chef's kiss and everything else to them. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. So with that said, I've been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, dudes.